Alright, well, we're going to get started cleaning this silver up. Cut this into 2 videos. What we'll do is we'll do a good job cleaning it up, and then we'll show melting it. And hopefully it doesn't take me like 300 times to get a good button or a good pour. So almost 2 ounces you'll get it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that out to a much more manageable amount of silver. So let's see here. Actually, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. We got a spoon now. I still have to do this. So let's see here. I'm not sure if you can see the weight or not. So if not, I'll do a close-up here. There we go. There might be a little extra in there. I wonder what that's for. Alright, well, let's get to cleaning this. Alright, so we're going to start off here with a hydrochloric boil. Might be a little green yet because there's probably a little bit of copper in there. Because we didn't get that crystal clear. So we're basically just going to put enough in, soak everything up, and we are going to let this boil. There we are. Alright, that boiling is done. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. That's been boiling for quite some time here, actually. Looks like it's nice and fluffy, nice and clean, and we did pick up a little color, so that's good. And then we're just going to rinse the heck out of it, maybe do a couple boils. Actually, oh, there we go. Sorry, I got you out of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the my burner cool down a little bit, so when I put a new beaker on, it doesn't shock it. I like my beakers. They're expensive, and I want to keep them. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to heat up some goodies, probably quite a bit of distilled water actually, and go ahead and rinse this off. We'll dry it back up and go ahead and melt it into a nice little bar. Alright, now we get to the cleaning process. The rinsing of the HCl, the hydrochloric acid, off of my silver. So, we want to make sure that we rinse this off really well. One, it stinks really bad when you go to melt it if there's still some acid in your metals. And 2, those metals are going to contain some base metals that we're trying to get rid of. So we want to make sure that we thoroughly rinse it so that we know that all of the base metals that we did remove with the hydrochloric acid boil are for sure out, and we are going to get as clean of silver as we can without running it through a SilverStoll. Now, I don't do this every time I make cement silver, solely because you'll see how much rinsing it actually is required to do this. So much easier just to run it through a SilverStoll. And these are the pH test strips I was talking about. So you'll see I'll just dip it in my distilled water. It's still very acidic, so we need to keep on rinsing. Anyway, I'm going to leave the rest of this washing silent. And if you could let me know if you like it or if you don't, I can make sure I can include it in the next video, or I'll keep on doing voiceovers. All right, we got a nice clean acid stripped test. Wow, that was a mouthful. All right, let's go ahead and dehydrate that, and then we'll start melting it into bars. And it is looking nice and clean. Look at that. Oh, hold on, you can't see that. There it is. Almost there. I'd say a little bit longer, and this will be completely dry and ready to be melted. All right, and now we're doing some melting of the actual nice dehydrated silver, and it's pretty cool. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe if you're watching on a TV. But that metal, that small, melts really fast. It's actually pretty nice. So I did get a brand new melt dish for this. I made sure that I didn't mix anything else from any previous things in there. So I tried to keep this as clean as possible. But I wanted to keep these in here. You'll see like this right here. I really hope you can see it. It's pretty funny. You can see my first mess up is I tried to heat my mold up with the torch instead of a second torch, and that is a severe, not a severe, but a huge mistake. That cold graphite just steals the heat right out of the silver, and it pretty much solidifies instantaneously. And you can only imagine what the piece of silver looked like. Not very good. Not very good at all. So back in the melt dish, I had to put that one. My phone actually died in this process because it took me forever to do. And you'll see at the end that they actually turned out pretty good, but it took me forever to do. I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can zoom in on your phone or if you're watching on a TV, if you can actually see it. I should have taken a picture of it. But I was a little more frustrated at myself for not heating up the melt dish. And I learned my lesson. It sure takes a minute, but I definitely learned my lesson. So right now, as I'm heating it up, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? why am I going to heat this up again to have the same outcome? So I smarted up, went and picked up some more MAP gas for my torch, made the whole process way smoother. So I was able to pour it. I still didn't let the actual liquid metal heat up hot enough, so it would basically fall off the melt dish and still quickly melt. Not as fast without the torch, but what I should have done is let that torch, that my main torch melting my metal, sit on there and get that silver way hotter than its actual melting point, so that it wouldn't instantly solidify. And that was my failure that I learned while doing these. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to kind of let you watch and watch my failures. And like I said, let me know if you like a little bit of silence during these, or if you like me to do the voiceovers. All right, and I really hope this turns out, because these turned out beautiful. My phone died, so I didn't get to record some of this stuff. These ones aren't the best, but they are the best of what I was pouring, man. I really like that one. All right, I'll stamp my mark in here. I'll give these a polish up. I got to order some flits so that they're nice and shiny when you get them. And well, when you get this one, I don't know what those ones are for, but yeah. All right, let's get the marking on here. This is the time of reckoning. One time, that's it. So hopefully it looks semi-decent. And if not, well, that's part of the plan, I guess. I'm happy with that. Bam, I like it. I don't know why I would be stamping these ones. I don't know if they can be stamped, to be honest. Would you look at that? Oh no, it's fine. Perfect. Needs to be polished up. Well, this one needs to be polished up. That's all yours, man. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around through this stuff. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I had a really fun time making these bars. I feel like they turned out really nice, actually. Really high purity too. I mean, like, that is super reflective. And I haven't even polished that up yet. And when I polish it, it's gonna shine. It's gonna look good. I don't know what these are for yet. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. That one got a little twisted. That's okay. It's authentic. All right. Well, I'm gonna close tomorrow. So if you haven't done the 200 or the 600, wow, 600 subscribers yet, go ahead and I'll put all the information in the description where I want you to send that that keyword to. And tomorrow we'll go ahead and draw that when we do the well, I'll cut it off tomorrow. Depending on how many people I got. This may take me a minute. Because I think I got a lot of comments on it this go around. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You guys are definitely going to make me work this weekend. And I am 100% okay with that. But, yeah. This is headed your way. I'll get this shipped out. Like I said, I want to get it polished up before. I'll send you an email when I actually ship it. But man, turned out really good. Nice pour lines and everything. So sorry I couldn't get that recorded. My phone died, and it was like, man, it took a long time to get them things poured. Well, I mean, you saw the 2 fails that I had. I gotta post them. I mean, it's mandatory, right? Little clumps. So like, man, you gotta be kidding me. But nope, it's always fun. It's always fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.